Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. It is a beautiful day on the farm and it's a great drying day for hay. So as you can tell, we've got the 7600 hooked on to the KUHN 4061 TCD and we're about to go knock down third cut. What do you say we get started? We just got out to the 11 acres, so what we're mowing today is this 11 acre field, what I've got out at my place at Dad's, and then I'm also gonna go to my other field and mow that down, which is 12 acres. Really windy today, and I'm getting pretty serious about making some dry stuff, so I'm thinking about taking out the shrouds and the mower. So we're gonna be trying to run the 7600 on the mower today. I don't think it'll have any problems, but up until now, we've only ran the KUHN mowers on the 4640, which if you know anything about the 46, it was turned up to over 200 horsepower, so you know it's one mean hay eating machine versus the 7600 is a little bit lower on the horsepower side. I mean, the 46, I tested it out and it'll run it in road gear, but I don't think the 76 will do that. It's not like I really ever want to do that, but I like testing the limits on stuff just to see, you know. But I don't know, I think the 7600 will be a good match for this. The 76 has traditionally been our mowing tractor, and it's a very versatile unit. We use it as our chore tractor. It's our put on everything unit. So what do you say we take the shrouds out in that mower? Looks like the hay is well overdue to be cut. It started flowering last week and we've been getting rain, so this is the first dry stretch that we've gotten. Go ahead and fire this up. It's really come down to crunch time today. Gotta mow probably 30 acres worth, and then tonight I need to go pick up a load of corn, so I'm probably not gonna have the time to do everything that I have on the agenda for the day, but I guess somehow I'll figure out how to make it work. Sometimes get asked why I don't shove the mower all the way out and then spin around and catch the tire tracks going the other direction on the next pass. The reason for that is because typically I'm trying to stay as close as I can to the outside of the field, and there's a lot of stumps, a lot of locust trees in this particular spot, but a lot of stumps and stakes and posts on the outside edge of the field. Trying to get as close as I can to the outside. I really don't want to hit anything. So I like to make sure that the tractor's over and I have a nice good view of this side of the mower, because if I shoved it all the way out, I'd be another pass into the field trying to peek over to see how close I am over to the other edge, see how close I am to the last cut's pass. So this way, I'm just kind of playing it safe. I get what people say about pulling on, you know, shoving the mower all the way out and then getting the tractor over, because when I spin back around, then all the hay that you ran over will be facing this direction. Well, you'll be mowing it the opposite direction, and that'll really help pick it back up to eliminate the tire tracks around the outside of the field. For looks, I mean, it definitely makes the field look a lot better, but there's just not a lot of hay that you miss in your tire tracks in that first pass. So it's really just kind of up to preference. I'd rather get closer to the edge of the field and know that I'm not about to hit anything. dirt bike. I never rode a dirt bike until yesterday for the first time. And I gotta say, I mean, one of those things is actually kind of fun. I didn't think it'd be quite as enjoyable to ride as they are, but I had a pretty good time. She's getting some riding in today on it. Just kind of taking the dogs for a run. The mower all the way out, and at this distance your depth perception gets kind of wonky, and you end up taking out a couple corn plants here and there, which is what I don't like to do. And I gotta say that, I mean, the 76 can handle this mower just fine. One thing that I did notice is that since the 76 has less horsepower, I did notice that it has less torque when you're speeding up. So, I mean, in the 4640, I was doing 10 miles an hour pretty regularly. Out here with the 76, I was doing 9. At times I could bump it up to 10. Just because of the lay of the terrain. If you get on a longer straight stretch, it's a lot easier to go faster because you're not constantly doing turns and speeding up and slowing down. And I tested it out to see how fast I could go with this thing, and I got up to 15 miles an hour, and the 76 could do it. You know, we already know that the mower can take everything that we throw at it with the 46. Nothing's gonna choke that up, but the 76 was starting to it needed time to wind up when you're going up to 15 miles an hour, at least on the straight stretches out on the contours here. So I felt that, you know, the 76 handled it just fine. I felt like I could drive in a straight line a lot easier with this tractor, and I think that has to do with the weight on the front end and the fact that it's got, well, larger wheels on the front that help the tractor go in a straight line versus on the 46 where we just got those smaller wheels on the front, and it just seems like it was a lot easier to drive straighter with this versus the 46. You know, preferred tractor, I have to say probably the 46, because I do feel like I'm a little bit more agile. Being as that with this tractor you're not as maneuverable on the front end for, you know, sharp corners and whatnot, but I handled it just fine. I don't ever see myself mowing continuously at 15 miles an hour. You know, like I said, the 76 can do it. It just needs time to wind up because it doesn't have as much torque. But that pretty much wraps up this video. We tried the 76 on the mower, ran pretty good. With that, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.